Yeah, today I'm going to be working on the landscape painting. Yeah, like a river scene. So I'm going to show you the steps that I think in my paintings because my painting pass through different processes. So I'm going to be telling you how the process my painting go. So now we're going to draw. Get like what I do. I have to divide my painting into half. Then from the center, because I'm trying to get the focal point. That's the center. I got the center from here. I get the center from here. The purpose of doing this is for me to get where I'm going to put my focal point. You understand? So because the focal point is not supposed to be on the center of the painting. So by the time I get the center like this, then the focal point can either be somewhere here, or here. It has to be one of these places. So now, see this river scene, and we don't have the way the scene is. We're not going to be having in that's what we call we already have the foreground and the far of the painting. There's nothing like the horizontal part of it. So now my focal point gonna be here. I'm gonna take here as my focal point. So yeah, I start from here. If you measure here to this place, you cut it from here. Yeah. Then the goose, they are in the river, so the somewhere here you have this. Those are branch of the trees that are, because I cut it from the middle, so we will not see the proper the real tree, but we just see the branches, the way they drip down. So that's the first one that drip it down. Go to this place, then we have the reflection. I draw, let me say this, I draw with charcoal on my canvas. Because I paint with palette knife, I don't paint with brush. So I don't use brush in my painting. So because of that, I draw with charcoal on my canvas before I start the painting. So yeah. So we got the from here. it's not in the proper position, so I have to rub it out. So I move it a little bit this way so I can fall in place. Yeah, that's what it is. The pressure will come down. And yeah, that's what it is. So the next thing for me is to rub this one off. It doesn't really necessary anyway, but the painting, by the time I start putting my colors on it, I'm going to cover them, but I prefer to rub them off. This painting does not really need much of sketch, because what I'm going to do does not really need much of sketches, because it just I just want to use color to, while painting, use my color to draw the canvas, and yeah, I think that's what it is. So now this is gonna be cellular blue. I will need cellular blue for this painting. I will need ultramarine blue for this painting. I need green for this painting. Nice white, titanium white. And I will also need cadmium yellow pale hue for this painting. So let the painting begin. That's my palette knife, and that is my the liquid to mix my color. Because I paint it pastel, I like to use liquid to mix my color because of the thickness of the colors as I paint with palette knife. So I normally apply my color thick. So now I'm going to clean up the palette knife, because the leftover colors are still there from my previous painting that I just concluded. So I'm cleaning up the palette. That be done. The next thing is to squeeze out the color. I'm going to squeeze out, let me put them back where they are. When I need them, I pick them up. I'm going to squeeze out this cellular blue. I'm going to squeeze it out now, because I'm going to need a lot of it today for the painting. Yeah, this is white. I'm going to need more of it too to mix my color. That is, they call it tint, to tint the color. You can see I squeezed a lot of it because I'm going to need more of it today. Then that's ultramarine. I squeeze out some as well. Then I'm going to be squeezing out some blue, some green as well. squeeze out some a bit of yellow. I'm going to need some of it as well, like I said earlier. So now I'm gonna be doing the mixing of the colors. As I'm still cleaning up the palette because I still have some leftover color from the previous painting I did. So now I'm going to be mixing my color. That's the blue. You know, every artist has the way they paint. So people mix different varieties of shades and of colors before they start painting. While some, because my painting are some spontaneous, I allow my painting to be spontaneous, so I sometimes I don't really have to mix all the colors, all the pigment, the shade, various shades of colors, of pigments before I start painting. I work according to how I feel and the mood I want to give the painting. So I take you through the process. Each painting has its own direction and as I'm still tinting, try to get the proper shades of the color of the pigment I need to get what I'm looking for. So I'm gonna be needing my see I have two palette knives that I work with. this is how I apply my colors. This is the other painting, the preliminary painting before I start building the painting. So like I said, my painting they stage pass through different stages. So this is the first stage. I always like to give my painting mood, to give it a mood and feelings. I like to add my feelings into what I'm doing so that you can feel, have a feeling of the mood, and that the painting will be able to speak to you directly, to speak to your soul. You can see the way I'm moving my freely, because I'm moving from here. Where you move from here, you can't flow properly. You have to move it from here, from the shoulder. You see, I can draw a straight line from here to here. See? See? You can move freely because I'm moving from here. just try to cover everywhere because I like to cover everywhere of my cover before I start building on what I want to do. Try to get the actual value that I need for that place. I see that what is finished now, so I need to get another tube. Continue, I'm coming to get the another tube of need to, because it's a new one, just remove it from the pack. So it's that you need to get some colors so you don't run short of color when you are painting.
Subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's